Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video, a brand new episode of upcoming sneakers. Now listen guys, I have been on a little bit of a losing streak when it comes to shoes. Alright, I've taken so many L's, so I'm hitting a little bit low on the morale side. So I'm hoping, we can get into this, look forward to some upcoming sneakers. So of course, we're just coming off the back of a pretty big weekend, especially for you guys out in the US. So the Fragment Jordan 3s released. What was really strange was leading up to this, okay? So the Fragment Jordan 3s, they were releasing on the 17th of September, and I was super excited for them. What happened was they got delayed, I think, in the UK, so they didn't release. So you may be thinking that they just are not going to release in the UK. However, they did pop up on End Clothing, which of course is a UK retailer, and they were there. I entered the raffle. It didn't pop up on the Nike sneakers. There was no information really about these being delayed, so I was a little bit unsure about what the hell was going on. So all I can say right now is that just beware, there may be a UK release. There may not be, they may just be pulled from the UK completely, but I would err on the side of these are probably just delayed and they are going to release in the UK. And let's get into some of those upcoming sneakers. So without further ado, let's move over to the iPad and get into them. All right, so we are again over here on the iPad, and I want to talk about a little bit of Jordan news, specifically the Union to LA release. Now, anybody who missed out on, of course, the big one, which was on the Union LA website, there was, of course, going to be a wider release of this Jordan 4, and that was going to be through Nike sneakers. Now, this was going to be through, again, I'm saying gonna be because they got delayed. This was going to be on September the 30th. However, they have been delayed up until October the 16th. So anybody who's waiting for this release like I am, October the 16th, you're going to get another chance. So the Guava Jordan 4, I believe, a Union LA exclusive. So we're going to get the Off Nor, the black one, and I think the Delta, the Zoom 92, and I believe maybe some clothing, hopefully. Moving over, and yes, we're gonna stick with some Jordan 4 news. Again, I have another pushed back story for you, and this is the Jordan 4 PSG. So Paris Saint-Germain, the football team, I believe, or the soccer team, it's been pushed back. I think it was supposed to release this month, and now it's going to release on October the 1st. Now, this is particularly for me personally. I don't know whether this is something that's extremely hyped for you. For me personally, I love this colorway, and I'm definitely going to be trying to grab this one. You don't even know PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, the football team, then that doesn't really matter. I still think this is just a clean pair of Jordan 4s. However you split it, it's got some maroonish color, it's black, it's got white, it's got gray. It's a very great all-round sneaker, and I think that maroon or burgundy color goes well with kind of the more basic whites, blacks, grays. The amount of sneakers that's going to be releasing from henceforth is going to be crazy. We're getting tons and tons of crazy sneakers that are going to be releasing towards the end of September into October, November, and of course holiday season. So we have another Jordan 4. You see how I'm kind of bunching all of these together? Well, yeah, I got you. So another pair of Jordan 4, and this is the Lightning colorway. Now keep in mind, this is just a rumor and nothing is really that set in stone as of right now. So this is a rumor, the Lightning colorway. We've seen this, and it looks to be returning or potentially returning in 2021. Pictures of it look really nice. There's a lot of yellow on this, and of course that's accented by the black and the white, so it does look pretty clean in my opinion. I think it'd be really nice to see as close to the original colorway as possible. Like always, to be fair, I think they're always better if they return as OG as possible. The Spartan green colorway of the Dunk High, and of course the Michigan pair that is going to be releasing later next week. Well, now we have a December 3rd release for this this Varsity Purple, a very, very vibrant purple colored Dunk High. Now, of course, we know how popular the Dunk lows are right now. It's not crazy to see that the Dunk highs would be popular as well. To be honest, I definitely prefer the lows to the highs. However, they're both pretty cool, I guess. I'm definitely not one of those that is like, I'm gonna die or pay the ridiculous resale for a pair of Dunks. It's just not me. I'm not that crazy hyped on this pair, especially the purple. I'm not a big purple guy, but this is still, in terms of like, you know, if you're gonna do a purple shoe, this is done relatively well. And December 3rd is not that far away, and like I said, just be ready for the heat to come in the holiday season. They know that your pockets are full and you're ready to use that pocket money to buy gifts for people. And, you know, if they give you the option of some crazy heat to buy your friends and family, or probably just yourself, because I know that's gonna happen, well, then of course they're gonna do it. So they're getting ready for your full pockets and your good spirits to be able to spend all of that gift money on pairs of sneakers. All right, you know what, this one is hilarious. This one I really like because it is very, very interesting. We've got an Off-White Nike Air Zoom Tempo Next Percent. So this is actually a shoe that just released alongside the Alpha Fly, or around that time. It's part of the high performance running shoes that Nike put out. And now Off-White is coming through and just trying to remix it. You got the spikes on the bottom, you've got the Off-White text on the side. This to me looks like look at the top, look at that Nike swoosh. Tell me that doesn't look like Venom. The Nike swoosh looks, just the way it's painted with the black, just looks like Venom to me. If we look at the market for the way that the Vapor Flies or the Vapor Streets did, I mean, you can pick those up on sale, still sitting at some retailers right now. So in terms of popularity, I don't think this is gonna do anything crazy. Is this gonna do anything for your performance? If not, why would you buy it? You're not going to be walking around in this casually. I mean, I guess you could. The mix with the high performance tech, the running spikes on the bottom, which again, if this is anything like the Off-White Vapor Waffle, I'm not a fan of the spikes whatsoever. They feel weird. I don't like them. But I do have to say that the colors on this look pretty cool. The green and the black and the white, which is all painted and Venom looking, I think does look pretty cool. Over here on House of Heat, it is saying fall 2020. So if it doesn't release this year, I would definitely expect this pair next year. All right, so if any of you guys are Kanye fans, and kind of have any link to his Twitter account, then you know he tweets non-stop. So in fact, I'm pretty sure he got banned, or he got barred from using Twitter for like a day or two. I don't know whether that's 100%, but that's, I think, what happened. Either way, he got his Twitter back, and in the wake of him getting his Twitter back, of course, he got those thumbs ready and went straight to work putting out some more of these tweets, which, to be honest, I really love. There's some really funny and great tweets that Kanye puts out. Now, this one I have here, I thought was pretty cool just to add into this week of news. So Kanye tweets, and I quote, he says, "I am the head of Adidas. I will bring Adidas and Puma back together and bring me and Jay back together. All Puma designs are embarrassingly trash, but I will personally design Puma and Adidas and make everything okay." Is he literally the new head of Adidas? That's what a lot of people are saying. So I guess that may be the case. And this is how he breaks the news, by calling all Puma designs embarrassingly trash. But he's saying that he will design some Puma stuff and make everything between Adidas and Puma okay again. Well, I mean, I don't necessarily agree that all Puma designs are trash. I think some of them are pretty cool. But in terms of the way that Puma performs when you put them up against the conglomerates that is Nike and Adidas, there are probably some things to say in terms of, yeah, maybe he could bring some more hype to Puma as a brand. But yeah, I thought that was a bit funny, him calling all Puma designs trash, but let's keep it moving. Now this next one is a pretty quick one because it is just around the corner. So the formerly known as the Azrael Yeezy 350 V2 is now renamed Carbon. And I'm not too sure why. Maybe there were some complications there. I know some of his other sneakers caught some heat for him naming them after this, the biblical names. So maybe that's why he changed it. I'm not too sure. But I'm pretty sure everybody at Adidas is probably not willing to take all of that heat just to call the shoe a certain thing. So this is called the Carbon colorway now. And this picture is making it look way better than it actually is. I'm gonna scroll down. Is there any other pictures? Either way, this 350 V2 has not only been renamed Carbon, but it's also been pushed back to October the 2nd. Right, moving on, and we have I don't even know, this is going to be ridiculously hyped. The Jordan 1 Supreme collaboration, which is just gonna be so ridiculous. It's going to be so ridiculously hyped. It's really interesting to see these collaborations that gain so much traction and so much hype that, it's fun to kind of ride that wave, even though, I don't care for these shoes that much. They're pretty nice, but the stars on the inside are just not kind of my thing. The colors are nice. Of course, it's an Air Jordan 1, which I have nothing against. But in terms of me getting a pair, I'm sure I'll try to get a pair, but the reality is just so far away from possibility. You can expect this to drop sometime in 2021. It doesn't say exactly even a season when it's going to drop. You can just expect it then, I'm sure. Sometime next year, this is probably going to be one of those big releases. Like this year we got the Jordan 1 and Dior collaboration, which was the big one of the year. And I'm sure a lot of people are gonna, remember that for a long time moving forwards. Right, listen, we've got another pair of Crocs. What is happening in 2020 to make these Crocs go crazy? We've seen so many collaborations, and now we're getting a Crocs and Carrots collaboration. This is actually the all-terrain clog, so it's not the classic one. But yes, Carrots is actually a brand, confirmed. It is literally up on End Clothing if you wanted to enter for this raffle. I know Crocs are going crazy right now. We've seen the Post Malone collaboration, the freaking KFC collaboration. So yeah, you can definitely expect these to probably sell out, I assume. I mean, they're interesting. I wouldn't mind. I don't even think I've tried a pair of Crocs, I really, honestly don't think I've ever set my foot in a pair of Crocs. Yeah, it's September the 24th, and this is up on End Clothing right now. So you can go and cop yourself a pair of these if you like. So £55, $59, I think, $60, whatever it is. This is the all-terrain version. If you like, I don't know, if you like an orange pair, which is literally designed after carrots. You got the green for the top. You've got, what are those called? Giblets, the little things that you put on the top. That's going to be there with carrots and the Carrots branding. Yeah, I'm not really down with this. You know what? I may just go for these because I do need to, as a sneaker reviewer, try out a pair of Crocs. I mean, you can't be out here talking about shoes if you haven't tried a pair of Crocs. Right, last one from me today, and we're gonna take a look at this Human Made and Adidas collaboration on the Tokyo Solar. So just keep in mind, Tokyo is not spelled how you would normally spell it. It's Tokio. So if you're looking for this pair or searching for it, don't go typing in Tokyo. On House of Heat, it's saying to be announced, but we do have a release date. It is September the 25th, so next week. And you know what? I actually really like these. I think they look sleek. They have like a sleek classic design at the same time, which rhymes. So it's kind of like this Japanese inspired sneaker silhouette, which actually looks pretty clean. So it's going to arrive in two different colorways, this green one and my personal favorite, this white, navy blue and grayish color. Of course, it has the Human Made branding on the back with the heart and the three lines on the medial or the lateral side. And yeah, this is again September the 25th. I think it looks pretty decent. It's got Boost. I'm pretty sure it's going to be relatively comfortable. These are going to retail for $180 or £160. But let's wrap this up. So yeah, we've got some pretty cool things, some exciting things to look forward to. Again, I'll keep you up to date on any of these releases over on my Instagram. So if you want to go and follow me there at LBellSneakers, feel free to do so, because why not? But that pretty much wraps up the video. Thank you once again, everybody, for joining me this week for the upcoming sneakers episode. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I will catch you in the next one, but until then,